Good day everyone, my name is Francis Jimenez Jr. I'm a fourth-year student taking bachelor's degree in marketing and advertising management special track in business analytics here in the LaSalle University, Dasmariñas. So this presentation will be about three things that I like and love. These three things are food, novel, and games. I'll be listing my top 5 favorites on each category and I'll explain on why I like or love those things. So let's start on food. First on the list is chicken and pork adobo. As you might already know, that adobo is considered our national dish. And to me, the best kind of adobo has to be chicken and pork. And for me, it should have moderate amount of sauce without sacrificing the good combo of saltiness and sourness of the dish. Second on the list is an Asian dish that I have luckily encountered during my stay in South Korea. Jjajangmyeon or black spaghetti is perfect partner for tanseok or sweet sour pork strips. With the combination of softness of jjajangmyeon and the crispiness of tanseok, you'll be so happy that you'll want more. Third on the list is the turon with ice cream. I only tasted this only recently and I was honestly surprised by the taste of it. I know that you might be thinking that it might be because of the ice cream, and yes, that's another part of it. It's the kind of sweet dessert that you'll rarely get enough of. Next is a fish. Now, there's only two ways I eat a fish, either it's grilled or fried. And fried espada is the one. This dish is what we usually eat as breakfast back in Pangasinan, and still is eat as such as these days. Fried espada is a good pair with the bagoong with calamansi. Last on food category is milk tea. I love milk tea and everyone who knows me will probably say so. Now, I'm quite particular with my milk tea. It's either from Takasi or Bon Appetit. Nothing else. I really like aloe vera milk tea with egg pudding from Takasi and strawberry milk tea or wintermelon milk tea and Bon Appetit. Now that's a lot of tea right there. Next category is novel. People usually never associated me to reading, but reading has become a big part of my life since high school. I started reading manga or Japanese comics book, and eventually settled on mostly just novels. I do read some English novels, but mostly I prefer Chinese, Korean, and Japanese novels. Let's start with Rick Riordan's Percy Jackson and the Olympians. The series is inspired by Norse mythology infused in modern times, where there are this bunch of kids that are half-bloods or demigods that came together once a year in a camp in order to escape from monsters to ensure their safety. Next is legendary Moonlight Sculpture. This is a Korean novel that is quite popular in its country origin. I stumbled upon this situation from another novel that is of the same genre. It's about virtual reality where players dive in a virtual world called Royal Road in order to partake in an adventure. Overlord is a Japanese novel like LMS but quite different. The protagonist failed to log out during the shutdown of the popular game and transported to another world with his in-game character. The part that I really like from the novel is the blood and gore. Chinese of Primordial Wars is a Chinese novel where the protagonist is sent to a young boy's body in a world of Stone Age, where strength dictates of your status. And as a modern man and scientist, he was forced to live a life that is quite different than what he used to. Released That Witch is another Chinese novel where the protagonist is a knowledgeable engineer that's migrated in another world. That world is cruel to witches, women who have certain abilities that are being executed by the church. The protagonist saw this and saved them, and made use of their abilities to establish industrialization. The last category is games, where I will talk about the games that I played before and really like them. The games are from different platforms like in handheld, PC, and consoles. Battlefield 1 or BF1 is a first-person shooting game that takes place in a World War I. I usually don't like FPS games, but this one is an exception, as the setting was not that modern, which I found fascinating. I like the game so much that I started boasting about my major achievements in social medias. Paragon is an online free-to-play game in PlayStation where you choose your own hero in battle in a 5v5 game mode. You take up roles such as offlaner, mid laner, carry, support, juggler in battle the other team. I usually choose Gideon as mid laner as his skill set is for dealing a massive damage in a group fight. Final Fantasy VI is the game that I played in a handheld platform, which is Game Game Boy Advance. For me, it was the best title in the Final Fantasy series, as there are more than 10 playable characters with each and unique class. You can team them in order to have a better game style while defeating the game as a whole. Pokemon Emerald contains the third generation of Pokemons. The Emerald was a combination of Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby. The good thing about this is that you can catch all the legendary Pokemon unlike the previous titles, and beating the game league is the best feeling. Finally is The Witcher 3, an open world game in where you take quests in order to fight monsters. Not only you fight the monsters but also the humans like bandits and stuff with the use of swords and magic, which everyone loves to do someday. And the freedom that you can get from playing it is unsurpassable by many titles. Overall, these are the things that I am interested on. These are the reasons on why I'm still motivated into working hard in order to enjoy a good life with food to eat, novels to read, and games to play. And once again, this is Francis Jimenez Jr.